Hey everybody, Big Anklevich here, podcaster, author, and carnivore, and it is day 51 of the 365-day challenge, which is January 18th. And I did not achieve what I was supposed to achieve today. I got up and I did the exact same thing that I did yesterday. I drank soda, I ate garbage, and I feel terrible. My stomach doesn't feel good, and my gosh, I've got to get myself. I watched a video from Kelly Hogan where she was talking about how to motivate yourself. I may have to try her thing. It's basically envisioning what your life will be like if you don't change it, and what your life will be like if you do change it. And maybe I need to start doing that every day, just spending some time actually thinking about that. Because, well, let's talk it out here just for a sec. If I don't change my life, like for example, when I got my first COVID test at the emergency place, what do they call those? It's not an emergency room, urgent care, that's what they call them. I went there, they took my blood pressure, and it was 170 over 120, or some insanely high is what my blood pressure was. Now, it was a hard, really crappy day at work, so it was probably a little higher than it normally would be, but that's really bad. And if I don't change that, there's a really good chance that I'll have a stroke, I will have a heart attack. So what will my life be like if I don't change things? Maybe there won't be a life if I don't change things, Then my wife will have no one there by her side. My kids will have no father to give them hugs and stuff like that. I have a son who's 10 years old. And, that's way too young for you to already not have a father. So that's something that I probably really need to think about each time that I do this kind of crap. What could it be like if I do? Well, there's a lot of issues that I have right now that I would be able to give up. I wouldn't have to. Self-esteem issues are always a problem. When you're fat, you always feel bad about yourself because you don't measure up to what your potential is, I guess, what you could measure up to. And that would be neat. And I remember when I was doing really good and I was sticking to carnivore, I had a lot of energy. I got a lot of things done. I did a lot of writing, which I haven't done pretty much since I stopped being on carnivore a year and a half ago. And, that's kind of the thing that I've always wanted in my life, is to have that kind of stuff. So I could do it if I turned myself around and got that energy again. That's one of those things that I've found, is once I get going on that, I feel like I can do anything. And I can even tell myself, hey, if you can do this, then you can do anything. And it works. So I really need to think of those things. And tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to think about that before I get out of bed, and see if I can come up with more things too. Maybe that's what I should do each day as I make these videos, talk a little bit more through what could happen and what could happen, I guess, both what could happen bad and what could happen good. We'll talk about that stuff, and talk to you about it then. See you later next time on Big Anklevich on health.